Hi, my name is Katherine Harmon, and I will be doing my topic presentation on Malala, Write About Women's Rights. The history of women's rights in Pakistan. In the Pashtun culture, women are considered less than men. They were able to go to school, but most did not because they were raised believing their role is in the home, taking care of children and their husbands. Education was not taught to be important for women, and most of the time the classes were full of men and they would just feel out of place. Women were allowed to vote, but most of the men forbade them from doing that and would not even allow them to learn about politics. So most of them didn't vote. They always had to be escorted by a male when leaving the home. In 1988, the first woman prime minister was elected. Her name was Benazir Bhutto, and she came from a political family having different views of most politicians. Because of her beliefs and strong-willed, she was a symbol of empowerment for women in Pakistan. More schools opened up during her service, but unfortunately, these exciting things and changes did not last long. She is considered one of Malala's heroes for standing up for what she believes in. The Taliban. The Taliban is a group of people that are generally Pashtuns. They came out of the shadows in the 1990s to 2000s and began taking control. They are a brutal people who have ridiculous rules and kill or torture citizens who do not follow what they say. Their rules include no dancing, no singing. Women are not allowed to go to school. Women must be covered completely. Women cannot even have their nails painted, and men have to look a certain way. The Taliban will kill anyone who has a beard that might be too long or too short of their liking. They would bomb women's schools and throw acid on their faces as a punishment for learning. Nicholas Kristof of the New York Times said that there is this perception that the Taliban is fearful of women having any sort of independence, that women will gain control over the country and have a say on fertility and have fewer children and start working and taking the men's jobs. They see this as a threat because it would end the way that they believe and live their lives today. This group of men are responsible for shooting Malala because they saw her as a threat. Where is Malala now? Malala lives in Birmingham, England with her family. There they are safe from the Taliban after the shooting. But Malala misses her home of Swat, Pakistan, and has plans to go back when she can. Right now, she is studying at Oxford University, majoring in politics, philosophy, and economics. Since the shooting, Malala has become every girl's role model, especially the ones that have trials of getting equal rights in their countries. Malala has received many awards for her bravery and human rights work, including the Nobel Peace Prize. What has she done for women's rights? She wrote a book for the world to know her story and what she believes in. She has given several speeches inspiring others to join her in caring about women's rights and making sure that education is available for everyone. Her biggest project so far is the Malala Fund. This is a fund that helps women fight for their rights and education. There have been countries and companies donating to this fund in support of women's rights and education. Through the Malala Fund, these countries receive help by fighting women's rights and taking down discrimination as well as improving the education systems. Bill Gates, charity, Apple, and Starbucks are only just a few of the many others who contribute to the Malala Fund. I highly recommend, if you are interested, to browse the Malala Fund website and see the amazing work she has done for these struggling countries. There is so much I could not get to, but overall, Malala is changing the world and it'll be exciting to see what more she does the older she gets. This is my works cited page, and this is my image credit page.